Hello and welcome to Whiteland Restorations, and today we're going to be putting things in holes. First, let's get this diff cover off and have a look at the old... Oh man, have I got the wrong size thing already? Let's try that again. Right, so let's get the oil cover off and get the new diff. Put it in this episode. I don't know if you've gathered already, we're going to be building this axle. I think that's all we're going to have time for in this episode. Let's crack on, eh? It's the wrong way. Going so well. It's cold here today. It's actually snowing as well. Actual snow. The yard is white. It's Leanne's. You don't think she'll mind, do you? After what I did to the last one.
Oh, you poor thing.
There it goes. Just stuck on with a bit of paint, I think. Ooh. Still nice and clean in there. We've got a nice new gasket to go on, which is good news. But I say we get the diff that we intend to fit and we fit it and just see where it lies as is. I think that's a bloody good start. Which one's this? This is the welded one, so we'll take this and just put it on the floor, I think. Out of the way for now. This bearing case. Which one is this? Is this the one we're going to put in? Nope, this is the open diff. Right, this will be the one we want. Hopefully the gear ratio will be the same, so we won't have to pop this bit in, and if we pop that in we've got a whole load of extra shimming and stuff to deal with, so hopefully we can just fit this beauty and we'll be away. So we've got all our bits. I guess we just start by just checking, make sure our bearing sizes are still the same size, because we are changing the diff to the G80, I think. The old Locker diff. Be handy on a day like today when it's snowing. Yeah, the bearings seem to be the same size, which is great news. So we've got the smaller of the two shafts here. This is the one that came with the Locker diff, and I'm guessing it's the same. Let's count the teeth to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11, because I counted the first tooth twice. 11, same number of teeth, and let's just use the finger calipers. Yeah, about the same outside diameteriness. Should we just drop it in and see if it fits? And no, I'm laughing. I shouldn't be laughing. Let's take that out. Oh, there we go. The ends. Oh, it's very heavy. That way round. It's not good. I put my back out earlier this week. Dealing with heavy diffs. Bearings still feel good, so that's good. How I'm going to get it in there without slicing my fingers off, I don't know, but we're just going to try. And slot it on down like this. Wiggle it. Give it a bit of a thump. Can you hear that? Maybe we should run this one. It's supposed to have a bit of slack, but I think something is a mismatch with these two Maybe this has got a different number of teeth. Maybe. Let's get the original diff and count the teeth. 39 teeth. 39 teeth. Now we've got a green dot here. So let's start by counting that one. And rotate it like this. 2, 3, 41. That's got a different number of teeth to this. That would be why it's notchy. Is there any numbers on this thing? Here. 39 to 11 that says. What's this one say? 41 to 11. That is not compatible with our one of those. We can knock this gear off both of these diffs and bolt this smaller gear onto this diff. Find me at the vise where I need to hold the damn diff solid so I could do these bolts. Oh. Snug they is. Let's rotate. Let's rotate. Oh man. Oh, it's slippery. Oh, it's moving. There we go. Ooh la la, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Let's go and get the other diff. Take that gear off of it, swap them over, and try it again. Woo! Smells great. Did I miss one? No. How to change a 240 diff.
Do you seem to be googling some instructions?
Just clear my history there.
Well, this seems to be going well.
No,
What
it isn't.
seems to be the problem?
We have quite a low gear ratio diff on our 240,
Right.
and I want to keep that because we're putting bigger wheels on the sucker to make it look cool, which it does look cool. So I'd like to keep the lower gear ratio, which means we need to keep this, what's that called, the spigot gear?
The main input.
That one in there. I want to keep that one in there, and I want to keep this ring gear, which sadly means I cannot use the locker diff because it's a completely different setup.
Oh, no locker diff.
Different setup.
It's a different setup.
And I don't think this one is going to go.
You can't see as Lewis is trying to fit the gear over. Not playing ball, babes.
No, it's not playing ball. So we do have is this one. We have an open 43 tooth diff.
So what's that, 43 to what?
This is a 43 to 11.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but it won't go, I don't think. I've not tried it. Shall we just try popping it in?
Just try. It says 4311, so it should be within 11.
You think so?
I don't do diff internals.
let's try just banging it in and seeing
Should I get the camera? We'll whack it in.
if.
Right, let's have a look, guys.
Let's see if banging it in works, because sometimes it doesn't work.
You gotta be careful. You gotta take it slow. Right.
Oh, that's a nasty bit of shine.
If that's 4311, it should fit on that 11 gear in there.
You'd think so.
You'd think so.
Right. In you
Oh, hold on.
go. Gonna squidge my fingers off, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, you're in, you're sliding in.
I got my nail.
Whoa, good. That's. Woo! What was that?
It's oh.
Can I be of any assistance if I put the camera down?
I just need to. We're getting somewhere.
We're getting somewhere.
Little gentle taps with this plastic hammer, and she's going in.
Softly, softly, catchy monkey.
You can hear it's still got. See, the thing is, this is no way near home, yeah?
Oh god, yeah, no, it's not.
And we're nearly all the way there with the amount of slop you would need. So much more tappy down is going to make it a lot tighter. We're not sure if we want it to go much tighter.
At least you know you're not doing any damage with that hammer.
Yeah.
Tiny move, tiny bits. See, but it might just need to go that little bit deeper because it could be on the bite. No?
That's almost on the verge of locking up there. The teeth are fully binding. So it turns out I had another look. Leanne's feeding the baby over there.
Feed the baby.
Hi, Leanne. Hi.
Hi, I'm supervising from a distance.
Supervisor and I had another look at the locker diff and I was completely wrong. The ring gears are the same. So we're back to plan A.
Plan A!
Fit in the locker diff.
I lied. I do want to do 11s.
You do want to do 11s. We might need the locker diff to go home at this rate. It's snowing so much.
The
So that
driveway's looking very white.
is a 39 tooth ring gear on the locker diff. Brilliant. Let's get the bolts in quick.
Before it changes its mind.
Yeah. Rusty, calm down. How many pagadogas does this need, do you think? One. I hear pronounce you 50 foot-pounds of torque.
Ow!
Yeah, anyway, 50 foot-pounds of torque for these
Crown wheel bolts.
10 bolts. That's 10.
Is that 5?
Could be seeing doubles of these.
Give me them back. There you go. The information corner is done.
Information superhighway. We need to talk, you and I. We have a difference of opinion. That one's done. I don't know if you're supposed to do these in a like a head. What do you think, Mrs.?
Obviously, star pattern would be my default.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going round and round.
You do it how you want to do it. thing. Do, 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 do.
Right, we're back again here.
Still on plan A.
Still on plan A. We've gone through plan B and C.
C point,
and we're
C 2.0.
back to plan A. Let's see if this goes a bit better than the first time. Excuse my phone, guys. It's going to cut my fingers off.
Be careful, let's not cut fingers off. Cut! Nice and slow. It's okay. It's gonna go okay.
It's just come off being flat. There we go.
Ooh, looking good. Looking good. And this is the reason why we get rid of hoodie strings. You dangle them in your diff.
But they do serve a new purpose now with our new microphones. What else are we going to clamp them to?
I haven't got them working yet.
Right, let's
So we're back
Let's
into the
back
same
in.
position that we were in.
let's see if we've got the correct amount of.
Teeths. Technically it's the same as the diff that came out.
Let's give them a bit of motivation. We've gone home.
Well, that sounds better.
It's got just a tiny bit of clicky clacky, and it rotates really nicely.
You've got to have a bit of backlash, haven't you?
Yes, for expansion.
Yeah.
Whether we have enough.
Do we need to get the dial gauge out and measure it? Is that how you measure backlash on a diff?
But for the sake of like the fact that just went in with very little effort and it's got a bit of room to play, to make it perfect would mean pulling bearings off and shimming and all that
Can I
sort of
just
stuff.
say something? It's in.
It's in, it's got a bit of backlash, let's whack the shells
And it's
on.
not forever, so let's just crack on.
And yeah,
I reckon with the right oil in there,
it'll wear itself right eventually.
it'll. Do you know what? Sometimes you've got to break it in. You know, by breaking it. Oh, this is going really well, isn't it? Split rims, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when it splits on you?
But that is all torqued up beautifully. It fits really nice. There's a tiny bit of backlash, which is perfect. I haven't measured the backlash. I might have a measure when it's on my car just to see if we're in the ballpark. But it'd be nice to run it up and bed everything in and then check some stuff over anyway. So I was just about to fit the half shafts and, well, that bearing's trashed. So we're going to have to order some bearings, and we do have a pair of outer seals, sorry, for the half shafts, which means taking the bearings off and putting new seals on. So we may as well put a pair of new bearings on the back of this axle. New seals. I might as well order up a new pair of inner seals as well, just to make sure. They also don't have any axle grease for the bearings. So, I guess I'll see you tomorrow.